In today's episode of Ed's Retro Geek Out, Ed finds himself at the Retro Gaming Convention in Tilburg amongst a ton of games, and for the first time he meets me, his Master System collecting nemesis.
You need this?
I don't have it yet, but do I want it?
No, you don't want it.
He took my freaking game. I had it in my hands. He took it out of my hands. It's in his maybe pile now.
Eat my shorts, Ed.
I thought we were friends, Dennis.
What do I do with my hands?
Today we're on the road to Tilburg. Demon's Crest. So anyway, we're gonna head over to Tilburg today. And hopefully meet Dennis from Nes Commando. If we get there alive, at least. So yeah, whenever we go to a convention, we don't pack our stuff right away, and then we start moving around because that's when there's stuff up for grabs. First game I pick up is a Game Boy game for my Game Boy full set, and it's called Word Zap. This game is a 1992 word puzzle game. It's been compared to Boggle and Scrabble. What happens is you basically zap letters in order to make the proper English words, and that's the game. So yeah, another great game to add to the collection. I'm sure I'm going to be playing this a lot and hopefully learning how to write, I guess. Yeah, next thing I see whilst walking around over here are two turtles, and they're in these weird cards. They're signed by Kevin Eastman, which is one of the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of the OG creators. They're signed by him, these turtles, but they're €100 a piece. I'm not gonna pay that. It's cool to see, and maybe if it was €40 I would have gone for it, but no, 100, that's not gonna happen. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We got tables over here. And then I end up meeting Dennis for the first time from Nes Commando. Yeah, I know.
The main reasons for me to come to Tilburg were really, number one, I wanted to meet Ed. We have been in touch for quite some time and have been looking for an opportunity, and previously didn't really find one, but Tilburg just seemed about right. And second one, I decided to downsize my collection drastically recently.
If you follow me on the Instagrams and all that stuff, you see that we're actually meeting each other quite often right now. This footage is from like 4 months ago. It's terrible the way I edit stuff. It takes so long, but we're finally getting to it. This was I think this happened in May this year, so I mean, we're still in the same year. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're still just looking around before we set up, so I think he's gonna start looking around too.
I guess.
Yeah, I have it. I start walking around with Dennis, and right away we're hunting for games, really. I spot a Bart meets Radioactive Man, and I see that the price is pretty good on it.
Take my shorts, Ed.
I'm thinking we can get this one down to 20.
Yeah, that's okay.
Don't have it yet, so. Ja, ik denk zo. Zou je die voor 20 kunnen doen?
Ja.
Ja? Alright, ideaal. It's early, the doors aren't open yet, but still I'm gonna try haggling. You never know if they're gonna be like, you know, if you want a cheaper price, come back at the end of the day. But no, he goes for it. It was at 25 euros, asks 20 enough, and he goes for it. Of course, this is a vendor I've dealt with loads of time in the past, so he kind of knows me. He knows, like, yeah, he's gonna ask for a deal, and I get it. Bartman meets Radioactive Man goes into the collection for 20 euros. This 2D platformer game is finally mine. Awesome. And only a couple vendors. Further, I bump into another NES game I need. This one is called The Guardian Legend. This is a hybrid action-adventure game and a shoot-'em-up. So yeah, there's two different kinds of stages in this game, which makes it pretty cool.
Is a 30 Thomas. 35 wat zetten? Ja. Oké, ideaal. Thank you. Alsjeblieft. 30 is fine. I wanted to do the trick. Thank you. I wanted to do the trick with like only giving 30, but I didn't have a 10.
It's one I had been looking out for, but the price just wasn't right. I seem to have forgotten how much I paid right now, but you know, it was a fair price. Now, the rest of the day we're basically selling stuff. I got Dennis a table. Dennis picked up some pretty cool stuff from Retro Gaming Fun, which I hooked him up with, so yeah, no thanks needed, Dennis. But yeah, he picked up some cool Mega Drive stuff for his collection. Let's check that out.
Is it rolling?
Yeah.
It's rolling. By the way, Ed, you have a nice shirt. Okay, yeah. So unfortunately no trade, but nonetheless got some cool games for the Mega Drive. Flicky, Combat Cars, that is a condition upgrade for me. Then Virtua Fighter 2, that's actually not that uncommon, but I've not been able to find it since now. And Centurion, and for the Master System Captain Silver, which you can always also get on Ed's booth today, but that's missing the manual. But if you're not so much looking for a complete edition, you can buy this today from Ed. But when you see this, the show is already over. Sorry for that.
What are we doing?
Just recording.
Is this for National Geographic?
Correct.
Like gamers in their natural habitat?
Yeah.
I also get interviewed for Langstraat TV. It's in Dutch. I will leave a link down below so you can watch it if you speak Dutch. Yeah, I basically just tell him about what I do on my YouTube channel. And yeah, Dennis was kind of like making fun of me whilst I was doing it. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I mean, he was filming me and going like, what the hell is he saying in Dutch? I don't know. Oh yeah, man.
Oh man.
Anyways, good times with Dennis over here at Tilburg, at the Tilburg Retro Game Burst. Yeah. Did you find anything?
Not yet, not yet.
Next up, we head over to a seller that Dennis knows.
So eventually Ed and me were walking around the vendor floor and we come across a German vendor whom I know. His name is Robert and he brought a lot of Master System games.
Did you find anything yet?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of getting Star Wars.
Okay.
He has a ton of cool Sega stuff and Super Nintendo stuff and NES stuff. There's so much stuff over. Anyways, we're going over the Sega Master System stuff. And, well, I spot a couple games. I spot Star Wars. I don't have this one yet. So...
Okay, so that means you didn't have Star Wars in your collection previously? You must have been looking in all the wrong places, Ed.
I'm gonna go for it. I mean, I like Star Wars, so why not? This is an art action platformer.
Star Wars got a release in 1993 on the Master System, but only in the PAL region and in South America.
And then as Dennis is talking to Robert in German, which I don't understand, and apparently I shouldn't try speaking German.
You really shouldn't try speaking German. You have no clue what you're saying, man.
Oh, Blade, you need this?
I don't have it yet, but do I want it?
No, you don't want it.
I spot a game and I don't even know the name of the game. And you want to know why? Because I asked Dennis, hey, is this something I should get? And he grabs it out of my hands. He's like, no, you don't need that. I got that on camera.
It's on my list. It's on my list.
Okay. So it's off limits.
But thanks for finding it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Meeting Ed for the first time was really great because he found me a great game for my Master System collection.
It's like it's on his list, so it's off limits for me. That's not how it works. That's I mean I thought we were friends, man. Anyways, I did trick him into buying the Sega glasses for 200 euros anyways, because I was like, oh, if you're gonna go for the 3D games that I can't have because they're on your list, you're gonna have to buy the freaking glasses to go with it. Sega Scope 3D. Is that what you need? 3D glasses for?
Yes, we need the glasses.
Oh, but you need the glasses to play it.
Which glass? Yeah, I know, but...
Kann ich natürlich auch billiger machen. Aber der Zustand von der Verpackung ist halt mega, ne?
Kannst du mal aufmachen?
Ich glaube, so einen schönen Karton ist ein Liter.
Ja. And he ends up buying it.
So Ed and me, we were flipping through all these Master System games and suddenly he picks one up. He shows it to me. He says he doesn't have it, but asks me if he should buy it. So I quickly check my list and I see I don't have it. So I pick the game from him and I say, no, you don't want to buy it. And yeah, now it's mine. Thank you so much, Ed, for finding it.
So you're looking to
Buy.
to bundle up, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe Flintstones too. Anyways, I find another game called Flintstones for the Master System, which I also don't have. This is different from the NES game. The NES game is a lot better. It's kind of a platforming game. There's also bowling stages in here. There's only 4 levels, so it's not the best game, but when I grab it out of the boot, Dennis goes like, oh, I'm not sure you want this because there's like a little name written on top of it. And I'm like, dude, are you trying to scam me out of this game too? Is it on your list? He's like, no, he's really concerned about one little name being on the front cover, which is...
Ed and me actually had a funny little discussion about this pickup because the cover artwork had something written on top of it. And I asked him if he saw that and if it is still okay for him. And he said yes, and he smiled at me as if he wanted to say, what? And yeah, I have to say I'm a little bit picky when it comes to Master System games. I try to get them in a very, very good shape. That's not to say that all my games are perfect. They are not. There are some games in my collection that I maybe picked up in a lot or something, and there are some minor blemishes here and there. But if I buy something on a convention that I can pick up and look at before I buy it, then yeah, I really try to find the best possible condition.
All of his games must be in perfect condition, I'm guessing, because if he's gonna look at this little thing, I mean, I didn't even notice it was there. Maybe I'm not a good game hunter, but anyways.
Okay, deal is over, guys, but it's a good deal, trust me.
And you always make the last deal with
Robert.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
buy stuff at Robert's. Yeah? He's good prices.
I end up adding my 2 games to Dennis's really big pile, and I don't actually know how the transaction went. In the end, he was paying with a Mario RPG in the box. I don't know what other stuff he got in there, but it was a lot of stuff. I ended up paying like way less than I should have.
Rolling? That can be a rolling gag. Okay, so came here. Robert is not here, unfortunately right now. But we're going to make this great deal here. I trade with Robert some nice game here.
Yeah.
Some cash.
Does Robert know about it, or did you just...
I don't know. Maybe he gets into trouble. But anyhow, let's take these games real fast and run off. So, thank you very much. Yeah, bye.
So on this day I got 2 nice items for my Master System collection, one of which is Blade Eagle 3D, I have already shown it to you. And the second one is the Sega CD 3D glasses in box. And it's in really nice shape, in really nice condition. I'm really happy to have it in my collection now. It's a really weird accessory that only works with the Master System 1 because it has this strange thingy here that you have to put into the card slot, and then you put a cable here and this cable goes to the glasses. Unfortunately, these glasses are made for children's head, so they're very small. I tried putting them on, but I'm really afraid that they crack, so I have not tested them. I really wanted to, but I don't dare.
I think he was trying to balance out that he took my game. That's why he gave me a really good deal on those 2 games. That's why that happened, I think. Yeah, but anyways, I'm pretty happy. I got 2 more Sega Master System games for my collection and didn't have to pay too much for it. And because I didn't have to pay too much for those games, I head over to the big boot, the boot that has all of the expensive games. There's a Vampire Kiss Castlevania over here, there's some PAL exclusives, but one game that is catching my eye over here is Action in New York.
It's a shoot 'em up known in North America as SCAT or SCAT. That's a nice pickup, man.
Over here, they rebranded it to Action in New York. It's a sought-after game, the PAL B1. I've seen it go for 140 euros, which is insane. Over here, they have it for 75, but I want to get it even cheaper. Seeing as it's the end of the convention, I'm just gonna lowball this guy really. Usually I ask like, can you take 5 off or something, but no, I want more, so I'm going in, I'm telling him, hey, I got 55 for this one, take it or leave it. Being pretty cocky about it, but it ends up working. He gives the game to me for 65, so that's 10 euros off, which is pretty good. It's what I wanted to pay for the game in the end, and yeah, I'm happy I get to add this one to the collection before it becomes even more expensive, really. Just when you think that meeting Dennis from Nes Commando wasn't enough, I also bump into the guys from the Garagesales. They're kind of the game grumps for Belgium. I really like their show. They just play crappy games and just talk about anything, really. It's kind of weird. They don't really talk about the games, but they play really bad games. And today they got away with a ton of shitty games. So yeah, let's check it out.
Alright. Hey, wij zijn de Filthy Casuals. Ik ben Espe. Ik ben Sega. And you're watching It's Retro Geek Out.
Alright.
So what did you guys buy?
Well, we've bought a shit ton of shit. Like loads of shit. Like really, look at all this poo right here. We've got the Playboy Mansion. Yeah, we've got, what else we got?
13 is okay, that's
alright,
okay.
that's it. We got Harry Potter. Harry Potter. We've got, don't forget Harry Potter.
Yes. We've got
Avatar.
But not based on the good movie, only based on the cartoon for some reason.
The excellent rated movie.
Yeah, there's no movie game. I don't get why.
That's also a good one.
That's also a good one. That's also good.
These are all good, damn it. You saw nothing. And Need for Speed.
Yay, Need for Speed, because cars. Yay.
And Ed has gifted us Mickey's Wild Adventure.
Yeah, that we're gonna play on our channel, so...
Yeah, I think I should go over with these two guys to some game hunts, maybe film it because they're gonna go for shitty titles, which means I can have all the good titles for me. All for me, only for me. It will be awesome. Anyways, Tilburg was great. The next Tilburg is coming in 2 weeks, so yeah, I'll be there all day, so come and say hi, and maybe I'll get that episode out quicker. I hope so. Anyways, take care. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week, and I will see you next Monday, because that's when a new video comes out. Thanks so much, Dennis, for being my friend. I think we're still friends, right?
Meeting Ed for the first time was really great because he found me a great game for my Master System collection.
Action.
What do I do with my hands?
Well, hey, I'm a floating Ed.
Hey, opnieuw, wij zijn de Filthy Casuals. Wij spelen games en we zijn grappig.
Ik ben Espe.
Nee, ik ben Espe.
Oh shit, ik ben Sega.
Het is zo grappig zijn, we hadden een perfect voorbeeld van onze echte loosgevoel.
Ja, en heel kinderachtige humor. Daarom spelen we de...
Harry Potters.
En Playboy.
En Playboy. Dus als dat iets is dat je geïnteresseerd in bent in Playboy, dan
niet
moet je bij ons
kijken met
zijn.
je mama in de buurt.
Best,
Ofwel.
Ofwel.
Als je dat soort relatie hebt, dat kan ook.
Ja.
Ik heb die niet.
Uw mama?
Die beide.